Hey guys, welcome back for part 2 of what crazy things Casey's been up to this last week. This video is going to talk to you about the Parasite cleanse that I've been doing for about 3 or 4 days now, just because a few of you have asked, so I'm going to give you all the scoop. Parasite cleansing is interesting, right? It's a little bit freaky to think that something might be lurking, and so far I have yet to see anything that freaks me out, but it's a good thing to do once or twice a year. If you're exposed to dirt, if you like your steak less than well done, if you eat sushi, if you've ever traveled, there are a lot of ways that we can be exposed to different types of parasites, and they don't all have to mean like huge worms. Like, parasites are super microscopic sometimes. The most common ones would be like hookworms, pinworms, roundworms, flukes, and then also there's just a lot of like single cell like protozoa and different bacteria. So it's never a bad idea to do this, like I said, once or twice a year. So the best thing to do, and honestly, if all that you guys have is diatomaceous earth, I'm going to just start with this. So diatomaceous earth, I have this huge jar. I bought this on Amazon like years ago. Hopefully it doesn't go bad. Make sure you get food grade diatomaceous earth. This stuff on its own can do wonders. People have said just this alone. In fact, our farm cat recently had a tapeworm, and I fed him diatomaceous earth 2 days in a row and rubbed digize on his belly. Diluted, of course, very diluted for cats, super diluted. Rubbed it on his tummy, gave him diatomaceous earth, and within 2 days the tapeworm was gone. Cool, right? So this alone, if you guys, all you have maybe is your starter kit, you could use digize and diatomaceous earth and you'd have a pretty healthy parasite cleanse. Another great thing to use is garlic. If you have some garlic around the house, you want to just mash it up, let it sit for about 10 minutes so that there's this chemical compound called allicin, and that only develops when garlic has been broken. So let the allicin really develop for about 10 minutes. And then what I like to do when I take my raw garlic, because you don't want to chew it, it's going to burn your mouth. I put it right on a spoon, I stick it in my mouth and just gulp it down like a pill. Don't chew. So it won't hurt that much. Make sure you have a little bit of food in your stomach, because it can kind of burn your belly if you're on an empty stomach. I am not using garlic on this cleanse because I have a couple other things that are doing the same type of antibacterial work. So anyway, the diatomaceous earth I'm doing twice a day. I'm taking it in the afternoon and in the evening with the ICP and the zeolite clay, which is part of just my general detox cleanse that I'm doing as well. So I kind of put them all in a jar, and it just looks like a big muddy concoction, and I slurp that down with a couple essential oils and things to make it a little palatable. But it's really not, it doesn't taste like much, maybe a little chalky. So I'm doing that. I'm also taking these black walnut pills. So black walnut and wormwood are the two herbs that have been known to do the most work when it comes to parasites. They are like the strongest things. Clove actually is another really, really strong thing. So a lot of people take raw cloves, but of course I have clove essential oil, so that's what I'm using. So this has the wormwood, black walnut, and a little bit of clove flower bud as well. So I'm taking that twice a day. I'm also taking this Defense Plus, which is incredible, by the way, for any of you who get sick a lot or ever get sick. This, thieves, and oregano oil are like the trifecta, superhero trifecta. Like, if I feel like I'm getting sick, I can usually take one of these and take some thieves and oregano in a capsule a couple times a day, and it just kills it. So anyway, but grapefruit seed extract, which is in here, is known to kill parasites as well as bacteria and viruses. So I've been using this as part of the protocol. Another thing I've been using is pumpkin seeds. I thought it would be easy to eat a cup of pumpkin seeds a day, which is what they recommend, like a half a cup in the morning and half a cup in the evening. It's not that easy. I mean, I was on a juice fast for like 5 days, so I'm not eating a lot right now. But I think what I might try tomorrow is to blend some pumpkin seeds into a smoothie so that I can kind of power it down. But anyway, for those of you who love pumpkin seeds, I guess it's like the #1 parasite killing food is pumpkin seeds. So they recommend, like I said, half cup in the morning, half cup in the evening. So I'm just kind of nibbling on them throughout the day. But the real star of the show, I think I'm going to try to show you guys. Let's see if I can. I can't flip this. Okay, hopefully you can see these. The real star of the show is my homemade Parafree. Hopefully you guys saw that. It's really hard to tell what you just saw. So Young Living has a product called Parafree, and I went online to look it up to buy it the other day, and I was like, ooh, I think it's like 90 bucks or 100 bucks. It was not cheap. And what I realized was that it's made with all oils that I had most of. So I decided, you know, for me, I tend to make my own things if I can save money. That's one of the reasons I do so many DIYs. It's not just because I'm like hobby homemaker crafty girl. It's because I want to save money and know that I can trust the product's ingredients, you know. But anyway, so I took those oils, like I said, hopefully you guys saw what I just showed you, but anyway, it's fennel, tarragon, ginger, thyme, tea tree, clove, dorado azul, vetiver, Laurus nobilis, and digize. Now here's where, this is what I'm saying with the digize. Digize alone has tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. So this alone is also known as a anti-parasitic. So these other ones are just extra support. In fact, oregano oil would be another really good one to add in here. So I did between 5 and 10 drops of each one into a 1 ounce bottle, and then I added sesame oil, which is another, I've heard sesame oil is a good anti-parasitic. So this is all, those are all in a base of sesame oil, and then 3 times a day I'm just taking one of my empty veggie caps, taking a dropper full of this, making a veggie cap. I just took one, or I would take another one on camera, but I don't need to do that. So yeah, that 3 times a day, and that's it, you guys. And my plan is to take these for 2 weeks. I'm going to take about a week off, and then I'm going to come back and do it again for a week, because as gross as this is, just like with anything that you're trying to get rid of, you know, vermin or whatever, there's eggs that they can leave behind. So you might kill off the adult population, but you kind of want to make sure that you take care of any eggs that may have hatched in the meantime. So wait a week and then come back and do it another week, just to make sure that you're getting rid of anything that could have sprouted up in that week in between. So between this parasite cleanse and the digestive kind of whole body cleanse that I'm doing, that is what makes up the majority of my day. That and coming on to say hi to you guys. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. I could post any kind of links to the Amazon products or anything that I've purchased if you guys want more info. Okay, hope you're having a great day. Bye.